Shortly before our war with Great Britain, I was in London in conversation with several gentlemen, and the subject came up of Aesop and his fables. And we agreed that it was delightful that so much wisdom, so much truth, could be condensed into a simple tale, understandable by nearly anyone, and which might convey, indeed in different situations, different truths, as it might be applied severally. But one said, well, that's all true, but after all, men have been composing those fables for centuries now. Anything that could be done has no doubt been done, and there's nothing new that could be said in that form. Well, I could not resist a challenge such as that, and I said, gentlemen, give me a moment, give me a moment. And I thought about it for a time, and then I conveyed to them my new fable, such as this. There was a certain ship upon a voyage, a trading voyage to Africa. As with most ships, it carried a certain number of animals, chickens and sheep and so on, for the crew to eat on the way. Among the rest, there was a great dog, a British bulldog, almost a mastiff, that lorded it over all the other animals on the ship, with unquestioned sway. Well, when the ship was at Africa, one of the crew acquired a memento, a lion's cub, and brought that lion's cub aboard the ship. It was the gentlest of creatures. It was friendly and frolicsome, a mere infant after all, and it was the delight of all the crew. But the dog, the bulldog, grew jealous of it. It feared that it would take too much attention away from itself, and so it began to bully the lion's cub. It chased it about the ship, it took its food from it, it left it cowering in its box, so that the poor cub knew not where to turn. Now the cub was, as I say, by nature a gentle creature, and did all it could to placate the bulldog and to please it and to make friends with it, but the bulldog would have nothing of it and continued to torment the poor lion. But the voyage proved to be a long one, and as the voyage went on, the lion grew and grew and grew until it was bigger than the bulldog. It still suffered the bulldog's torments for a time, but at last it grew impatient, and with a great wallop knocked that dog across the deck. And from then on, it was the dog's turn to be chased from pillar to post, to be cowering in its crate, to have its food snatched from it. And the bulldog could only but regret that it had not, when it was possible, made friends with the lion, and then avoid all this mischief.